This is my granddaughter, and I'm sitting in her living room, and I'm smelling this most wondrous smell. Now, she's a chef, so she's going to tell you, what did you use to cook this soup in?
Okay, I'll tell you, but everyone has to ignore how bad my hair looks.
Okay.
Because I went to work today.
It's in a pressure cooker.
Yes.
Okay.
So in a saute pan, I did 2 pounds of ground turkey. I did some baby carrots, and I coined those, and I sliced them really thin. And then I diced probably like an onion, big as like a,
Okay, wait a minute. She's a chef, and her eyes are still red.
It's because you have the flash on.
We got this straight now. It's taken me 3 tries because I had the flash on and she was getting the red eyeballs. But my granddaughter is a chef. She's always been in the culinary field.
Yeah.
So I am smelling this wonderful smell, and I'm asking her, what is she cooking?
So I'm making like a tortellini soup recipe I kind of made up one night, and I messed it up really bad the first time I made it.
Well, tell us why you messed it up.
So we forgot, so it was with my friend Nikki, who's actually going to be here soon. We forgot half of the ingredients, and I overcooked the tortellinis, like, to heck. So it was just bad. So I made it again a second time, and it was good. I made it for my neighbors, and they loved it. But this third time, I'm gonna nail it this time. So what I made in it, so basically I took a saute pan, I took 2 pounds of ground turkey, I took some baby carrots, like a handful, and I coined those. I sliced them really thin because I wanted them to saute up really good. I took an onion like the size of like a baseball. I don't really use measurements. You just kind of, you know in your soul when it's enough. So
good cooks don't use.
Yeah, that's why I can never be a baker. When you're a baker, you have to be.
I'm good at baking. You
have to be perfect when you bake.
Tell everybody how good of a baker I am.
Much better than I am. I have actually caught cookies on fire.
No, you're supposed to say you're the best I've ever had.
Well, you are. I still want to make gingerbread cookies with you again. We used to do that every year when I was little. Let's see what else did I put in there. So chicken, I put garlic, I diced an onion, maybe like the size of a baseball. I put fresh parsley in there, and then for like seasonings, I used a couple of like chicken spice rubs that my fiance bought at Walmart, but mainly it was a lot of oregano, parsley, basil.
What do you mean by a chicken spice rub? What do you mean?
I can grab them out of the kitchen real quick if you want. This is not sponsored.
It's not sponsored, but if they sell it on Amazon, I can put a link. So
these were the 2 that I used this time, just because they sounded good and because I was using chicken this time.
All right, now when you said fresh parsley, do you put the whole parsley in there, or just the leaves, or what?
Just the leaves. You don't put the stems in there. I feed those to my bunnies.
Do you crush the leaves, or you just put the whole leaf in there?
I dice them up. So it gets, because I'm going to put spinach in there too later.
Okay, let me see.
So I put this Famous Dave's Country Roast Chicken Seasoning.
Oh my God. That is a restaurant.
Yeah. I used to love going there. And then I put a little bit of this Magic Wing Smoky Lime Wing Rub by Fire Smoke. Not sponsored by either. Let me fix this gate real quick.
Smoky Lime Wing Rub. Fire and Smoke Society. All right, open them up so I can smell them.
And I'll actually read you the ingredients off of these.
Yeah,
so
open that up so I can.
There's the wing.
All right.
So for the Famous Dave's, it's got salt.
Now this smells exactly what it says.
Really?
Smoky lime, yes.
Smoky lime. Okay, so here are the 2 spices. I'll let you smell this one. So this one that I'm holding is the Magic Wing Smoky Lime Wing Rub.
Okay, this is what is smelling so good.
Yeah. So for this one, it's got salt, cane sugar, black pepper, fennel, cayenne, chipotle, smoked paprika, and then crystallized lime, and then, some preservatives. The Famous Dave one has salt, onion powder, paprika, sugar, garlic powder, corn syrup. It's got citric acid, soybean oil, lemon, dried carrot, red pepper, dried tomatoes, turmeric, dried orange peel, paprika, and then, some preservatives.
Okay, so you were on the ingredients, and I interrupted you. You said the paprika, you said parsley. Now you said you put peas in it, right?
Yeah, I put peas, I put parsley.
Canned peas or fresh peas?
I put canned peas just because
And you drain the water?
Yes, I did.
Okay,
and then for the other seasonings, I put fresh cracked pepper, I put oregano, parsley, basil. I put some red crushed pepper, just a little bit, and I think that was, and paprika. And then I put, I sauteed those vegetables with the chicken, and then in the pressure cooker, after I was done sauteing, I added a thing of chicken broth, 2 of them, 32 ounces, 64 ounces, and then a 32 ounce of vegetable broth. And then I added a
Now, why did you do vegetable and chicken?
Just to have some more flavors in the broth. Just
now,
so
did
it's
you
not
go
straight
over all the
chicken broth.
vegetables? Do it again.
Yeah, I did all the vegetables. So onion, carrot, garlic, parsley, peas, a red pepper, and a yellow pepper.
And you're going to put tortellini that has the cheese in it.
Yeah, it's
what
cheese.
kind of cheese?
It's mozzarella and spinach stuffed tortellini.
And this comes in a frozen packet at the.
They're
Walmart?
dehydrated, yeah. I got them at Walmart for like $5.
Okay.
And then I'm going to squeeze a lime in there, and then I'm going to chop up some baby spinach and throw a little bit of that in there.
And you're going to wait till the very end to do that?
to do those last 2 things. Everything that's in there now has to cook for an hour to let everything
Now you put the
down.
tortellini in like almost last?
Yeah, maybe like 5 or 10 minutes before, because I like mine a little al dente. I don't like when my noodles are real rubbery. I have a lot of food aversions.
The tortellini, it comes frozen in a...
Dehydrated in a bag.
Okay.
Like, how you get the noodles at Walmart that you throw in the water. It's the same thing. It's just the cheese is dehydrated too in it. And then I also added tomato sauce, a can of petite diced tomatoes with garlic and parsley. That's what it said on the can. And then I have some tomato paste in case I want to make the soup a little bit thicker. So I'm going to let it simmer for an hour to let everything kind of meld together. And then I have another box of vegetable broth if I want to water it out. And then I have a can of tomato paste if I want to thicken it up.
Okay, now, if you had a bread, what would you, have you ever done a yeast bread, or are you going to use French bread, or you don't have
Me
it?
and him, because of him having diabetes and gastroparesis, we eat a lot of wheat bread, or like whole grain. So we'd probably do like a whole grain, like
And
garlic
who's the
bread.
one in your life that always told you to buy whole grain?
My nanny. It only took my diabetic fiance for me to listen.
All right, that sounds great. That sounds wonderful, because I have never made soup in my whole life. You know why?
I love making soup.
Your grandfather, my ex, would never let me make soup because he was raised on it.
Soup heals your soul. I
Yes.
love making soup. That's the main thing I'm going to serve in my restaurant. I love making homemade soups. And to put on top of our soups, I got I left some of the fresh cut parsley out, and I'm going to cut up a couple of chives, and I got some Parmesan cheese in case anybody wanted Parmesan cheese.
Oh.
Because it's kind of
So
like a watery
you do have
pasta.
whole wheat bread.
No, I don't have any whole wheat bread, but...
Do you have any bread to go with
We do have
this?
garlic bread. I can throw you garlic bread in the
Oh,
oven,
okay.
definitely, yeah.
All right, so I'm going to say, you say goodbye.
Goodbye. I hope everyone enjoys the recipe. Let me know if you make it.
All right.
So that's what it looks like so far. So now I'm gonna add.
It needs something to thicken it up.
Yeah, I got a can of tomato paste.
And it's got enough liquid.
Yeah, so I'm gonna add some spinach, and I'm gonna
Now,
add.
what is that meat?
That is ground chicken.
Oh, so that's healthier than.
Yeah, because Terry can't eat beef or pork.
So it looks. Can I have a spoon and I'll taste some?
It's super hot, but yeah.
All right, let me have a spoon.
Here, I gotta get to the thing right here.
So, here is.
Yeah, I just got those at Walmart. I want to make fresh tortellinis, but I gotta have the energy.
And you're gonna
to
put
do that.
spring onions in it?
Yes. Well, no, we're gonna put that like on top as like a garnish.
Oh, okay.
All of my spoons are in the dishwasher. So here.